Who's the daddy?
Easy guys, Dormer here from Cringy Dad Gaming. So in this video we're going to take a look at the character creation from Recon Wildlands. So the first thing I noticed when I loaded up the game, obviously you can choose from male or female characters, but there is a decent amount of face presets that you can choose from, which is refreshing compared to some of Ubisoft's previous outings where you only had maybe a few options. For example, I was playing The Division one night, turned around and everyone was playing as the same bloke. It was almost like Attack of the Clones. At least in this you've got a few more choices, which is good. So one thing you don't necessarily have so much choices of though is the hair and the beards. There's enough to keep you going here, I think, really, to be honest with you. I mean, how many different types of beards and hairstyles can you have? I know there's probably thousands of variations. I think really they've kind of got a few of the main or more popular styles down currently. Obviously having a beard nowadays and maybe an undercut is probably the way forward if you want to be more forward thinking, but they do give you a classic ponytail look if you want it, or maybe a little bit more of a kind of solid snake style, or even a mohawk. Onto hair colour then, only 5 options here: brown, black, blonde, red and grey, if you class grey as a colour, not a shade. I would have thought there would have been a few more options here. Let's hope at some point they're going to bring in some more colours, because I'm sure some of you guys are going to want some pink or green hair. Adding a few facial details, obviously again with a little bit more of level of detail and depth into your character creation, means you can add scars and even things like face paint if you want to as well. Going into the body details here, you can see there's a couple of different face paint styles, but also like how they are actually including quite a few different tattoos. Now, very similar to maybe Grand Theft Auto 5, some of these tattoos you will actually unlock from completing certain missions or killing certain enemies. So again, something to work towards to maybe unlock some of these real badass tattoos. But for now, there is still a decent selection of tattoos to choose from and some really well designed sleeves. Now this is where I was most impressed with the game, with the amount of different clothing options you've got. Not only have you got lots of different options of tops, but you've also got a lot of different designs and colours that you can choose from. This really will help when you're playing online with lots of other people, stop everyone looking very samey, so hopefully everyone's going to be able to kind of get their own signature look going. Another thing is the vests or harnesses that you get. Again, quite a few different choices and a few different colours. Obviously being able to use the kind of camouflage colours, lots of different designs here, again really giving you the edge. Not overly a lot of different types of trousers or pants if you're in the USA, but you know, and again enough variety just to get you through. And obviously footwear, only a few options here, but again, you know, who's going to be running around looking at your feet? Not many people, I would have thought. So another thing I like about this is there's ghillie suits included as well, and there's a few different types of ghillie suits, which is pretty cool. So if you want to go total stealth in the grass, then you can. A good level of accessories in the game as well. Sunglasses, you know, some pretty cool sunglasses in here, and goggles as well, and even an eye patch if you want to go old pirate. Different types of balaclavas and masks as well, including a gas mask, and you know, again ballistic face masks, and yeah, a good variety to choose from. So next we move on to the headwear. There's a lot of different, you know, combat helmets and hats to choose from, even some cowboy hats as well. So, you know, again, everyone's going to be able to get that look going that's going to, you know, give them their signature standout style. Headsets as well, not many to choose from here, but you've got a couple of different options. Gloves too, again, not many options, but enough to, you know, add a pair of gloves in just to finish off your look. So last but not least, you've got backpacks in here, and they've got a real good selection of backpacks to choose from, and lots of different colours as well. I did like going through a lot of different styles of backpack, and obviously you can mix this up. The great thing about this game is you can change your appearance at any time. You don't even have to leave and go back to the main menu in order to be able to change your appearance. You can do it right in game, which I really like that feature. And you can also add military patches to your bag as well, and these patches would sometimes also appear on your hats. You'll also find some special outfits. Again, some of these special outfits will be unlocked, and some of them will be available for you at the time of playing the game. So if you guys have found this video interesting, please do give me a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to help it grow. It really is appreciated. And just watch this space for more Ghost Recon Wildlands. Thanks for watching. Who's the daddy?